Alright y'all, today we are going to be going over the fastest way to level up your magic skills in Oblivion Remastered, okay? I haven't seen really anybody else talk about this or discuss this in their videos. Most of the people who talk about it, they just, give you like the best spells to use and stuff like that. So I found this workaround because I was fucking casting like the minor heal a million times, and then I would level up after doing it a million times, and I was like, there has to be a better way to do this. Okay, so we're gonna go over this. You do need access to spell making in order to successfully do this, or have more success in doing this. And I got my boy Maglia here with me today. He's going to be our guinea pig to show you basically how we're going to get this done. And I am going to be focusing on illusion. I know it is one of my major skills. So illusion is one of my major skills. It is going to level up faster, but I promise you, like, I've been using this for everything. When you start to do this, it's going to make leveling up everything faster. It doesn't matter what it is, destruction, illusion, it doesn't matter. Okay, so you do need access to spell making. You don't actually have to complete the Mages Academy. You just have to get initiated to where you can get past these gates, and then go over here. Once you get access to the spell making equipment, that's really all you need. You don't need to do the entire thing. So you just need an altar of spell making, and then you can go from there. Okay, and I'm going to explain everything. So basically what I found was that it is tied to the magicka used depending on how fast you level up. So what I mean by that is, like, let's say for example I want to level up my illusion like we just talked about, right? So for light, we want to basically create a spell that uses as much magicka as possible at our level. So for light, like if I start moving things around, the number on the left is the amount of magicka you are using. Now what you will run into is either you don't have that much magicka to play with, or you're just not high enough level, right? Like if I try to do this, it says I need illusion skill of 100. So you can just like move these areas right here until you can get something that you can use. I already did one. I think the one I have right now uses like 130 magicka per cast. So I already made a light on touch spell that does 130 magicka per cast, and let's actually check it out. Let's see what I got here. So yeah, so it's called light up. No, it's 98. So light up, 98 cost. And if I could, I would do something that would use up all my magicka, which I have 330, but it's not that much. But 98, so that's not bad. And literally you just sit here, and then I can just use it on my boy Maglia. Right now, another thing you can do is I have a strong potion of sorcery on my first keybind, so that way I can just get my magicka back. And then we're literally just gonna keep doing this, right? Just keep giving my boy Maglia light. And look how fast my illusion's going up. Now, like I said, I know that this is one of my major skills, so it's going to go up faster. I understand that. I'm telling you, I've been doing this with everything, like all of the magic, because I was like, there's no way it takes this much, right? It takes this much time, and this works for everything. For example, this one is health. And see, look, I just did it once and my restoration went up. It's not even a major skill, but this one takes up a shit ton of magicka. So same exact thing, restoration up to 82. So you can see, like, when you make these spells and you try to cap out the magicka that you're using, it's going to make doing this a lot easier. And if you're going in a lot of these ruins and you're finding those wakeland stones, or whatever the hell they're called, that give you magicka, like it just fills up your magicka all the way, you don't even have to like spam it. I had like 100 of those at one point, and I fucking sold them. I shouldn't have done that. But if you have those, it's even easier. And you can do this with anything here. So even with like fire damage, you can do it, right? You can do it to where you affect yourself. Obviously you got to be careful there. Like maybe put some fire resistances, and then you can affect yourself with the fire damage. And then, like I said, manipulate these numbers until you get as high of a magicka as you can. I don't know what this 12 is on the right hand side. If somebody knows what that is, let me know. But I don't know what the 12 is on the right. But on the left hand side, that's the magicka used. So just manipulate the numbers until you can get it as high as you can with the skills that you have, because obviously my destruction is really low, so I can't make this, but that's just an example. So I've already done it with restoration like I showed you, and I'm already doing it with the illusion. So I literally, I can just keep going, like I can just keep going, and you see how fast that is. And you don't need any hacks for this. Like, this isn't any exploits. I know there's a bunch of exploits where you can dupe stuff in this game. So, and I saw something the other day where someone basically like used drained magicka and enchanted a piece of armor to like give themselves a shit ton of magicka. So if you can do that, I mean, you can break this game. And if you can get a big pool of magicka, you can just keep using these things over and over and over and over again, and just quickly give yourself that XP, right? So, oh my god, we do not want to do that. Don't want to disable achievements. But yeah, this is literally it. This is literally it. Like, this is where we're living. So that's pretty much it. Very simple. This works with all magic in the game, like I said. So it's tied to magicka used during your spell, not how many times you use a spell, how many times you cast a spell, how much damage, how many health points do you heal. None of that matters. All that matters is magicka used. And also huge shouts out to my boy Maglier, because my boy Maglier making it happen. If it wasn't for him, we couldn't do this. Just look, I'm just gonna sit here. I'm just gonna sit here and do this shit.
I commend you on your date.
I'm gonna put my shit to 75. Once I get my shit to 75, it's over, because then I can do that next tier where I can do even more magicka, because I'll have the 75 unlocked, right? So like there's levels to it, man. Like you can boost this hella quick, and there's no need to look for certain spells or buy certain spells. And of course, some spells off the bat they have high magicka already, so if you don't need to use the spell making. But the reason why the spell making is efficient is because you can take a basic spell, a beginner level spell, and then alter it in the spell making to make it a higher level spell, right? That way you don't have to go find these higher level spells already. You don't have to go buy them. You don't have to go look for them in the world. You can literally just make it from the beginner level basic spell. So this makes it so much easier, man. I'm telling you, this makes it so much easier. Like, this video's not even that long, and you're seeing, no, I'm already almost to 70, man. So that's pretty much it. And you can just walk around and like, I don't even use Maglier. I'm just doing the Fighters Guild. So that's why I just have them with me, just so I can show you on this video. But you don't even have to like have someone following you. You can just run around, and I just let my magicka come back. I don't even like try to replenish it with anything. I just run around, and then I let my magicka come back, and then I run up to like a guard and I just light them up, you know. And same thing with the restoration. I just heal them, and then I keep going, and the next thing you know, in like an hour or 2 hours, your shit's like almost capped out. So I promise you this works. Stuff where you're damaging enemies is a little bit harder, and that's where the spell making will help, where you can do things to yourself. But you know, it's a very easy way to level up your shit. So yeah, like I said, y'all have any questions, you know, let me know. Let your boy know. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I will see y'all later. Be on the lookout for more videos. Drop a comment, man. What are you excited to level up using this method? Let me know. What are you excited to level up that you know is going to take a long amount of time? Just let me know, man. Let me know how this goes for y'all. Peace out.